So now I'm inside a car park and I'm going to carry a forwards bay. I'm going to show you guys one of the best technique to help you to, number one, get your car between the lines, and number two, avoid dry steering. I don't mind dry steering, don't get me wrong. However, it's not a good practice because this damages your tires and also your steering wheel. So during the forwards bay, you will be asked to choose the bay of your choice on your practical test. Once you've chosen the bay that you want, now think about your reference. My reference today is you using the bay before the one you want. So bring your car and align your shoulder to be in the middle of the bay before the one you want. For those who are good with numbers, you are actually 3/4 away from the bay you want. If that makes sense, okay? Because a bay you divide in two, you have two half. Now the one before the one you want to divide in two, your shoulder is actually 3/4. So just in the middle of the bay before the one you want. Once you get yourself ready, you have that reference. Now look all around your surroundings, put your signal on, and then when it's time to go, just release your foot, full lock to the right, obviously, but don't forget your blind spot. So when you full lock again, you're making sure you cover the blind spot again and allow the car to enter the bay. When the car is fully inside the bay, now you have to straighten your tires, steer opposite direction, 1.5 turns, and then allow yourself to enter fully and then stop. Your car will be between the two lines. If you have those little mirrors like I do for my car, you can check and see, you can really see the lines, and also you can see if your tires are fully inside the bay as well, and then that's the end of your maneuver. However, once you parked properly, you also have to reverse again. So watch the two videos. I'm now fully opposite from the base I want, and I want the second bay over there more closer towards my bonnet. However, the bay before the one I want, I am literally aligning my shoulder to be in the middle of the bay before the one I want. Now, if you divide the bay I want and the middle, it's like 3/4. I'm like 3/4 away from the bay I want. Now I'm going to look all around me, doing all my observations, and put the signal on. Once I release my foot, check over, full lock it. When the car is fully parallel, straighten the tires and enter. Yeah, so I've done my forwards bay. However, you have to reverse back. So once you're done, you go into reverse, then you do your observations again. If there is no vehicles next to you, you can actually steer earlier as well, okay? However, let's assume we've got parked vehicles on both sides, so therefore you have to reverse by looking everywhere, and then full lock to the right, because this car park is not a one-way system. Looking everywhere.